I don't know. Everybody calls Nashville Smashville. I'm gonna start off by calling it Cashville.
Yeah, right.
Holy smokes. Steve Stamkos, I got to get your thoughts on this. So obviously he signs with Nashville 4 year, 8 million. Um, to me, I thought it was the offer that's apparently Tampa gave to him for the 8 years at a $3 million. I thought that was a little. I don't know if that was the right thing to do there. I don't think it looked very good for a guy that is definitely the face of your franchise, has been, does so many things. We could sit here and talk about Stammer for an hour, but your thoughts on that? Like, I know he's 34 years old. He's in tremendous shape. He keeps himself in great shape. He had 40 goals, 81 points. Um, your thoughts on Tampa letting him go?
Yeah, I'd like to know a little more information. It seems like it's almost like it seemed like they wanted to let him go, and they just
Yeah.
lowballed him, knowing that he wasn't going to take it. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
it seemed a little. Yeah, it seemed a little odd, again, like I understand situations of organizations here like these. We got a guy that, like, obviously you'd want him on your team, but
Yeah.
at what value is always the question. But to your point, like, he does so much, and he's still average. Like, well, he
Yeah.
still put up 60 points. How many points did he have this
No, he
past year?
put
I
up
mean,
81
oh,
points.
81 points. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, way more than just like an average player. So I mean, like, you got to offer a little more. So I'm not surprised that he went and did what he did. I mean, he's
Right.
probably insulted, and again, I don't know if it was more optics of. I'm not really sure what the deal was there. Like,
Yeah.
do you want a guy for free that putting up those kind
Yeah.
of points? Like, doesn't make any sense. And you know what you're gonna get. He's obviously an incredible leader.
Yeah.
Um, there's obviously underlying conversations that we don't hear. We won't ever know
Yeah.
about that led to what happened. But it's probably great for
Exactly.
him too, right? Just go somewhere
Yeah.
fresh and do your thing, and not that there's a whole lot of pressure down in Smashville there either, right? As far as like hockey market, was just like, just
Yeah.
go out and play. The fans and the city will support you. There's no question. So
Yeah.
uh,
It's a fun building to be in for a
it's a
game.
fun
There's a
building,
lot
yeah.
going on. It's like, it's a lot. I say this, it's a lot like Vegas as far as when I say that, I mean, there's a lot going on. You and I've been, well, obviously we played there. I've been there many times, but even when we went with our good friends, the fans of Philly, like, it's a show, man. They got
It
live
is.
music going. It's a lot of fun to go in there and watch a game.
It is.
But anyway, I'm sure he's gonna thrive there, and we'll get into. They actually made some pretty big moves. Your boy
Yeah, they did.
Barry
Yeah,
got the trots, threw some cash out there.
yeah, he did.
Quickly with talking about Tampa. I will say this: I just don't get the whole Stamkos thing, and there's probably things we don't know, but it is also, on the other hand, hard to argue with what Breezewell has done there.
Yeah,
Like, he
right.
seemed to push all the right buttons. When you go to three Stanley Cups in a row, you win 2 out of the 3, and you're making small
Agreed.
moves here and there. He's done a really, really good job there. So, I don't
Yeah.
want to say the man doesn't know what he's doing. So,
No, exactly.
um,
Those are tough situations for any organization. Some
yeah,
version of that with G. When you have like
exactly.
a franchise player that comes to a crossroads in his career and contracts, and it's business at the end of the day, right? So
Yeah,
both parties have to be aligned, and if the money isn't in alignment with the rest of the team and the direction that they're going, it's just really as simple as that. We'll
right.
part our separate ways and move on. But yeah, again, you always would love to be a fly on the wall in these conversations because they're hard, they're not easy decisions. When you have to let go of a guy like that, not just his on ice ability, but his off ice leadership and everything else he brings, the essence.
Yeah,
Those guys are tough to replace, right? But
yeah, for sure.
yeah,
And you almost start, if you look back, it's easy to look back, but you almost wish you would have got traded at the deadline and you get something for him, because you're losing that guy. Now, I know we're going to get into this. They did add players. I
yeah,
get it, but you probably could have got quite a bit for Stammer at the deadline. But they were also playing well, because we talked about this, them going against Florida. It was a toss up for me.